Hey there, everyone. This is a part two of my single-player review in Crysis 2, comparing it with Black Ops and Halo Reach. I didn't know I was gonna make two videos in one day, but I guess I rambled a little bit too much in the last video. Anyways, where was I? I was talking about how the AI, the enemy AI, would react like terribly. Just for instance, I would just wreak havoc onto like 3 or 4 squads. Like I'd kill like 16 or 17 guys, and there's like 2 or 3 left. And immediately when I go behind cover, they're supposed to be a stealth meter, but it's kind of sporadic how it works, because sometimes it goes down super fast. I'll just duck behind cover, and then I'll hear him say, "It's all clear here. Nothing to report," or something like that. Or sometimes I would like shoot one guy and spend the rest of the level. They're just die hard, like they've got to find me, and the stealth level just never goes down, and I can run halfway across the map, and somehow every single enemy on the entire map would make their way towards me. I think that's like one of those things. It just doesn't make sense, and I don't understand why people praise the AI for this game. I have yet to see a good example of the AI reacting smartly or something like that, because I haven't seen that yet. Anyways, I was in the middle of comparing it to Halo. I definitely felt like when I was playing Crysis 2, I drew a lot of parallels to the original Halo. I'm not gonna give anything away, but if you're looking at reviews, and you already know that a lot of people say that the first half of the campaign is really slow and then it picks up really fast, which I somewhat agree with. I mean, I know exactly what they're talking about, and it's a lot like original Halo, because the first half of the game, Alcatraz, this is not really a spoiler, this sounds like a spoiler, but it isn't, because it's in the cutscene in like the first 2 minutes of the game. But basically Alcatraz is really just a regular soldier, and Prophet, which is the main character in the first Crysis, I believe, basically gives Alcatraz the suit after and for some weird reason, it's not explained till the very end. He just kills himself. Prophet kills himself, gives Alcatraz a suit, and now Alcatraz is just some random soldier. He doesn't know what he's doing, and the first thing that you notice is he's a wanted man. There's all these guys. They're called Cell, and they're humans, and they're just shooting at you. They're hunting you down and stuff like that. And so you're just dropped in the middle of Madison Square Garden, or wherever it takes place, and you have to fight for your life. And the first half of the game is sort of like that, just kind of going around doing like kind of dumb objectives, like run to this building, grab some documents or something like that, run back, just because like some mysterious guy is giving you orders, and that's actually how the whole game went. I felt like the whole time some mysterious guy was giving me orders, and I was having to keep up and do all these ridiculous things. But anyways, it's not until about halfway in the campaign, which I think is what a lot of these reviews are talking about. It's about halfway when the actual aliens start striking, and it's when that's when the gameplay really picks up. And exactly like the way in Halo when the Flood first comes out, you spend the first half of Halo playing against the Covenant, so it's really you're staying back and you're shooting from afar, taking your time and stuff like that. And then when the aliens come, you're given no choice. They're thrown in your face. It's all close quarters combat. They move really quick, and it becomes a lot more fast paced. And I feel like it's paralleled almost exactly to the first Halo campaign. And I think that's what people are talking about, how the gameplay picks up. And at that point, I do agree that it becomes a lot more fun. You're given more powerful weapons. There's more action instead of just sneaking around, looking around corners and stuff like that. But Anyways, I'm noticing that I'm getting about halfway through this video, and I don't want to make another third video, so I guess I should cut to the chase and just talk about overall. Overall, it is a good game. It's a fun single player, definitely. I haven't looked at the multiplayer long enough yet, but I do want to point out that it's not as amazing as a lot of reviews are saying it is. I know that IGN giving it a 9 and stuff like that. But as far as the single player campaign goes, it's really fun. But when I compare it to Halo Reach and Black Ops, for some reason I felt like it's not as fun. But yeah, I do have to give credit that they're definitely trying to make Crysis its own thing, especially by using the armor abilities. It's because they don't want to just make another Call of Duty clone, like kind of what I felt is what Homefront did. I never played Homefront, but that's what it definitely felt like. Just like a rip off of Call of Duty, I guess, in ways. And in ways, sometimes I also feel as if Crysis is to Halo Reach as what Homefront is to Call of Duty Black Ops or Call of Duty Modern Warfare or anything. That's what I felt in the end. And I do recommend get it, but I definitely feel like don't expect to get it, listen to the reviews and just expect this amazing flawless gameplay, because there's a lot of gameplays. And oh yeah, I completely forgot to talk about some of the graphical glitches, but some of the things I ran into was just floating stuff. Sometimes after you kill an enemy and they'll just by like tossing a grenade or something, they'll explode into the air, and then they'll just stay suspended in the air along with all of the other debris. Sometimes I would see enemies and allies alike just be stuck and running in place. Sometimes there's a door that's blocking them. Sometimes there isn't a door that's blocking them. Sometimes they're just running in place as if there's an invisible wall in front of them. And let's see. Quick. Also, sometimes the AI makes really sporadic movements where they would just like you'd shoot them and all of a sudden they'd fall back, go straight into the air, and then drop straight down, like as almost the physics engine is just completely null and void. Anyways, it looks like I'm out of time. I'll definitely upload another video talking about the multiplayer, so make sure you subscribe and favorite this video.